My relationship with Mariana was great. We started off 10 years ago, very wonderful person, but I saw signs of anger and resentment. So I went on, we went on, and we went on. We had kids, 4 lovely, beautiful children. And I noticed she was becoming obsessed with keeping the kids to herself. They can't go to birthday parties. They can't go to the park. They can't have friends. They can't do anything that a normal child should do. Mariana doesn't want to let the kids outside because she was raped as a child. Mariana claims she was raped from a family member from the age of 10 to 13 years old, but she wasn't raped. No one believes her, not one single person. She said, my whole family disowned me. Now I'm under the impression like, man, could she be lying? She's so upset, she's taking it out on the children. It's sad when they look out the window and they look out the door and they ask me, Dad, can we go outside? And then I'll say yes, and then when it's time to go, she'll stop them. We have bikes for them, they have green machines, they have hoverboards, we have tons of toys they would like to go outside and ride in. They're just sitting downstairs collecting dust. And I'm like, man, much as we spend, and they can't even go out and play on them. She's just taking it out on the kids to make it look like she's a victim, so that her family can believe her. I don't even believe her, because she lies all the time. It's hard for her to go through the day without telling a lie. So it's at a point I'm ready to leave and take the kids with me. So I just come here because I want the truth.
It must be hard to be here today to prove that something horrible happened to you.
Listen, he called me in lies, he did. But not these kind of lies, right? The way I am with my kids, that's the way I'm going to be with my kids, and that's just it, and I don't care who don't like it. It is what it is. It's a scary world out there. I could tell you that. I could tell you that because I lived it, right? Either way, it's my job to protect my kids. So that's it, right? They're not going to go through what I went through. They not.
Are you disappointed that he doesn't believe you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened when you were 10 years old?
When I was 10 years old, I was raped by a family member. I love this family member to death. I did. Could do no wrong. He couldn't. The same way everybody speaks highly of him, I could speak highly of him too. But up until that day, when that day, the day did happen. That day happened, and it happened numerous times. See what I'm saying? I can't change what happened. I spoke on it when I was 17 years old.
So it happened from
10 to 13.
And then you didn't tell anybody until you were 17?
So I was 17. I was forced to. I was taking this to my grave. I was.
How were you forced to tell it?
Okay, so I had gotten a situation where I had got put away as a juvenile, right? I was 17 years old. I had a daughter at the time, right? I was in my relationship with my kid's father, right? And I just wanted to come home, finish school, right? And come back home to my daughter. But they cannot release me. I was a juvenile. They can't release me unless they releasing me to a family member. Listen, I had to tell.
Who did you tell?
My mom.
And
my mom did what a mom was supposed to do. She did. She went and she went to law enforcement.
So they investigated it.
They investigated it.
And then what happened?
Well, after everything, the end of everything, he didn't get punished.
They didn't find enough evidence to charge him.
He wasn't punished for what he did.
Right. And does other family members believe that he did this?
No, they don't. No, they
Nobody
don't.
believes
And that's
you.
what's killing me. That's what's killing me the most.
I don't see what the motivation would be to lie about this.
Exactly.
Your mother seems confused why you would act out at 10 years old. Why would you be fighting her? Well, if you're a 10-year-old girl getting raped, you're going to act out. If you're being raped from the ages of 10 and 13, it's a good possibility you might develop a drug addiction. Doesn't make you a liar because you turn to drugs to maybe ease the pain of what you went through.
Right.
And obviously we can't reveal who this family member is, but it's a very close family member. But we're gonna get to the truth today, and your children's father's here, Steven. Let's bring him out.
You lied to me for 10 years. I don't know what to believe.
Compulsive
Steve, how you
liar.
doing?
But look, a compulsive liar. A compulsive liar.
I never said compulsive liar.
A liar.
I said in your diction,
In
you
my
lied a
addiction.
whole lot.
Okay, but we're not talking about little
Okay,
lies and
okay.
going here and going there. We're talking about rape.
Yes.
We're talking about rape, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so nobody could call me a liar. Nobody could say liar to the truth, right?
She actually asked my children, have I touched them? And like, as a father, that hurts. Like, I love her to death. It's 10 years I put in. Like, I tell her, like, when you act like that, when my kids looking at the park, out the window or out the storm door, and it's right there, and I'm like, I'm gonna take you. And then she goes, no, they're not going anywhere. So
Well,
how do I supposed to feel?
But no, I understand that. But you also have to understand if she's gone through this, she's probably suffering post-traumatic syndrome, things of this nature, that maybe she will be overprotective of her children because of the horrific things that happened to her.
He knows that though.
When she
He
was
knows
young
that
age.
though. He knows that that's the way I am. He knows that's why I am the way I
When
am.
we first met, mind you, I didn't know anything about this. It was beautiful. We had a great relationship. And as time went on, I'm like, man, why is she so angry all the time? Like, she can go from 0 to 100. And before it registered to me, she already at 80 before my process even started. So I'm looking at her like, man.
If she passes her lie detector test, will this help your marriage, your situation?
Oh, of course. Yeah, 100%. It's just peace of mind for her and myself as well.
Yeah, peace of mind for y'all, but it took me, I'm really standing on the Steve Wilkos stage to be heard. It shouldn't have took that much.
Mariana, you took a lie detector test, and we asked you, under the age of 14, did that family member have sexual intercourse with you? You answered yes. Under the age of 14, did that family member have sexual intercourse with you numerous times? You answered yes. The results came back the same to each question, and they came back that Mariana told the truth.
You don't even know how much this means to me. Only because I really been trying to get this truth out for so long. 14 years being cut off by everybody. I lost my entire family over this family member. You see what I'm saying? But you know what? I came here today, Steve, be honest with you. Be totally honest with everybody, right? I didn't want to pull out $1,000 for a lie detector test, right? Nah, I wanted to do it this way, on TV. And now I'm done, though. That's what I'm getting at. Now, I'm done. I'm gonna move on with my life. It has been very depressing, living knowing that nobody don't deal with you because you told the truth, right? It's been very hard for me, it has. I drive home from work, I park up, I cry, thinking about it. Certain holidays, I think about it. Only because we all used to do one thing one way and it just all stopped. Because of that one family member, yo, oh. But look, now everybody know, you too.
We have this show so people like you can have a place to be heard.
And come forward.
And come forward.
Come forward.
So I'm proud
Speak
of you.
about it.
I'm proud of you for being as brave as you are to come on.
Now, at 31, I wasn't then, but I am now today.
It doesn't matter when you are. You did it. I know you think about the way things were with your family and what you did and the traditions you have, but you have your own family now, and you could do your own traditions and things. But you gotta help her and start not battling her about what happened. You gotta work with her. And I hope this helped you.
Did it? I feel better now.
Okay. I'm so happy for you.
Got a hug.